My dear respectable Vaishnavas, honorable gentlemen and ladies, beloved children, by the grace of Sriman Mahaprabhu and mercy of Srila Guru Maharaj, I have got some opportunity to get your holy association in this New Zealand. It is very auspicious land for spreading Krishna consciousness. Here so many devotees. They are trying to practice their spiritual life. If any difficulty in their practicing life will come, and it will come, no doubt, it is coming. If mercifully they give me chance to solve their problem about spiritual life through question, I am happy to answer that. That is question and answer, that is my profession. My English is very poor, but expressible. That is, you are all qualified, I have no problem. And what is deficiency, I have Srila Sagar Maharaj, he is filling up that gap. Then all the Vaishnavas association, I am happy, but only tomorrow I shall be here, no? And day after tomorrow I shall go from here. Like flying saucer. My position. I shall try to satisfy you all as possible. By me you are given so much nourishment to me, and your holy association given me so much enthusiasm to seeing the children, seeing the ladies and gentlemen and devotees. I am so much enthusiastic. Then, what can I say more? Sripad Namacharya Prabhu, as possible by him, he is trying to serve with his friends, the Vaishnavas here. And this morning I heard some meeting we have in some community hall there. In the line of Srila Bhakti-Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, we are proceeding. Bhakti-Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, Tomar Kanak, Bhoger Janak, Kanaker Dare Seva Hamadhav, Kaminir Kam Nahita Vodham Tahar Malik Kevali Jadhav. We not will think anyway, you are master of all this environment. We must think Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. By his desire, his wills, everything running. And we are only instrument. As possible by us, we shall try to serve him with wealth, try to serve Krishna, with women, they are trying to satisfy Krishna, and Pratishtha, what is considered as beast of a stool of pig stool, Bhakti-Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur said. That is very bad for practitioners. That Pratishtha giving ego, And ego is very bad. We cannot live ego. Which way we shall satisfy our Lord? Several kinds of ego. Somebody has some quality, and through that they are getting ego and spoiling everything. But what we have, Kalojhayang niravadhi vipulacha priti, world is very big some way, and time is infinite. Where I am there, and what is I have, property there, nothing. But we are thinking many things. And Saraswati Thakur said, you leave your ego for Gurudev. All the pratishtha, the master of all the wealth, he is Narayan. All the Kaminis, woman's master, enjoyer is Krishna. And all the pratishtha, fame, it is offered to Sri Gurudev. This morning you've given some offerings to me, but it is not for me, I know, and I am very conscious about that. And that offering, direct going to my Guru Maharaj, he is the owner of that offerings, the pratishtha. The Kanak Kamini pratishtha cannot conquer his heart, who is real practitioner and who is really conscious about Krishna consciousness. He has no fear from anywhere. Raksha karo viduhu nishchaya jani, pana karo buhame jamuna pani. Krishna will save us from all environment. And I am property of Krishna. Then what is good for me, he knows better than me. And what is bad, that's also everything in his knowledge. We will try and Krishna will see that. And where necessary, he will make correction and give satisfaction for our spiritual life. That is the gift of Sri Krishna. Krishna is not miser actually. We are thinking Krishna is so far, but it is not truth. Krishna is so near and dear to us, living within the heart of everybody. Then we will try to see his play within me. Play of Krishna everywhere going. And within me, which way he will play, we will try to see that. Then we will be very happy. He is a good player. Then we have no fear. We must proceed to our destination, the life's goal. And you all here trying to satisfy Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan and seeing, I am very happy coming from so far, from India to Australia, few days Spain, for coming. Also in the meantime I visited Malaysia and Singapore and Australia. There are also so many devotees, they are happily practicing, trying to serve Krishna. Service to the Guru Maharaj, very happily doing. And I am very happy to see that and feeling so fortunate that I have got like this type of devotees association everywhere. And expecting more, I shall get chance to serve the devotees and the sincere seekers. Sincerity and faithfulness. This is the wealth of all religion, not only our Vaishnavism or anything. Every religion telling it is sincerity necessary and faithfulness. Faith in Christianity, there is faith is one only thing. If you can give your faith to Lord, Lord very near to you. In Muslimism they are also that. In Buddhism, Confucianism, many isms in this world, but all isms have only one similarity, that is faith. Then faithfulness necessary, be faithful to Krishna and sincere to Krishna, you will get everything. But sincerity is the best for us. Sincerely try not to play as a child. Serious situation in front of everybody. We do not know when we shall leave this mundane. What we will give answer after living to my own self, what I have done. Then practice Krishna consciousness and be happy. Not necessary to tell so many things like Ganges water, full of Ganges water. If I give the knowledge, what will be with that knowledge if I am not sincere and I am not faithful to Krishna? All will go to garbage. We are so fortunate that in this age Mahaprabhu come. Rup, Sanatan, Bhatta Raghunath, Sriji Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunath, all the Acharya, Vaishnava Acharya, they come. Baladev Vidyabhushan, Vishwanath Chakravarti, Narottam Thakur, Srinivas Acharya, Samananda Prabhu, Jiva Goswami, many are exalted examples in our front. And later we can see the Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Gautam Sardar Babaji Maharaj, Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, and Saraswati Thakur. Saraswati Thakur try to give very easiest way this conception and try to keep it in highest position in this world. Rato Vaisha Rasangi Chevayam Labdhanandi Bhavati. This is Vedanta. Adhadu Brahma Jigyasa Yanmadasya Yata. Then after that, what we will do, that now doing this day. And this is very fortunate day for us. All the Muni, Rishi and exalted scholars in religion, so much research before, and by the grace of Lord they have got much wealth, and they given that wealth for us, that treasury house opened by Mahaprabhu Sri Chaitanya Dev. And we are so fortunate that we can get our own property from that treasury. Why we are not taking that? That is the mysterious for Bhaktivinoda Thakur. he told. Uh, Vinod kahe, hi, hi, Haridas, Hari nahi paye. This expression of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Vinod kahe, hi, hi, Haridas, Hari nahi paye. It is miracle that we are all the servant of Krishna and we are not getting Krishna Seva. What is this? Who can see Krishna and who knows about Krishna Seva, service to Krishna, he will say like this. And we do not know anything. In front of us, when one diamond piece in front of a dog, what he will think and how much value he knows. One monkey, if you give one mukta mala in the neck of a monkey, he not will understand.
Necklace of pearl.
Huh?
Pearl necklace.
If you give a pearl necklace to a monkey, he not will get sense. And our property, we do not know that. It is very miracle. It is wealth of our fathers, forefathers. No? English?
Yes.
14 fathers or 4 fathers?
First father, after that, above that, four fathers.
Yeah.
Automatically, after that, four fathers.
4 fathers. We are telling 14th generation in Bengali expression.
Four fathers means before. As many.
Maybe 14, 15, 16
Generations.
many. We have many friends in Venezuela. They cannot speak one word English, only knows good and bad. Every time, yearly twice, generally they are coming to Navadvip, cannot understand what I am telling. But I am telling in English and they are seated, only seated, hearing, smiling and crying, embracing and giving donation and going. 7 days they are doing like that. And I was thinking, what they have got. They are so much within trouble and tried to collect some money and that money given to me and crying very happily, embracing, crying, sitting, not understand one word what I am telling, but happy to come Navadvip and happy to give their service to me, and only one flower or one embracement I am giving to them. And through they are getting so much enthusiasm. And I surprised what they have got. I cannot speak one word in Spanish. But they are not living. That is, they have got some feelings in Krishna consciousness. And they cannot live it. They cannot spell joy. They are always singing, Aya, Yaya, Gurudev.
Can't say Jaya.
Maharaj, telling Maharaj.
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 And I am thinking, how much Krishna is merciful. The whole world he spreaded himself in the form of Maha Sankirtan.
Children are telling I after they.
Ay. When I am telling to them, they are very much laughing, too much laughing. I am telling, Gurudev, they are dancing. And when I am coming from our temple house to my quarter, maybe 2 miles, road maybe more, and not to start the car, they are pushing car, and 100 of people behind car,
And one on
and
top,
with Sankirtan.
one on top playing mridanga.
Where they have got this type of life? They cannot understand my anything. Then I am thinking I can do something for all country. I do not know or know. That is not a matter. It is Mahaprabhu's mercy, Mahaprabhu flowing it. Flooded all over the world, mercy of Mahaprabhu.
Yes.
We are only darshak.
We're only witnessing that,
Audience.
watching that.
Like audience. Audience.
We're watching
Amra darshak.
bystander.
Huh?
Bystander?
By seer, see.
Watching it.
See, huh?
Watching it flow all over the world. Just taking darshan.
আমরা কেবল দেখে যাচ্ছি
Yeah, we have bystanders.
They're like audience. Bystander.
do not know anything, but they are happy. Which they are happy with Hare Krishna. And all children, they are going, giving me much happiness. The present generation may be some suspicious that is good or bad, but next generation,
No suspicion.
very
Open.
open. They not eaten meat before, they not eaten anything bad. They are growing with the devotees family, within devotees family. They are every day taking prasadam. They are doing dandavad to deity, respecting to the Vaishnavas. Their life very clean life. And when they will get young age, maybe they will marry or anything, but inside of their society. And it's happening now also. Then Mahaprabhu's family growing everywhere. Savitraya, Saputraya, Sakalatraya te namaha. This is Pranam mantra, Namah. Namastrikala Satyaya Jagannatha Sutaya cha Savrittaya Saputraya. This is the family of Mahaprabhu. Then Vrindavan Das Thakur pay Dandavad before all the children. Very nice. And from Australia, few devotees like Parananda Prabhu and others, they come for getting austerity happily. Hey, Anadi Prabhu, Mohan, living there all family, they ran from Australia to New Zealand. They will go to Fiji also. And it's possible. They are not living association. Then when they will go back, they will be very sad, and I must be more sad. That is, I shall go to Fiji, to California, there maybe big reception waiting, everything I may forget. But when they will go back their house, what they will think, that is more painful, and thinking that pain, I am getting much pain. This is the difficulty. When they will go back, they will get pain. And how much pain they will get, thinking I am from today I am unhappy. And here also many devotees. Then this flow keep Shakriya Rakha. Continue with activity. This flow must be continued with practicing activities. That is necessary. Then we always will get association with Guru Vaishnava.
Keep our good practices. Continue our good practices.
And what do bad practices? পঞ্চস্বরে দগ্ধ করে করেছ একই সন্ন্যাসী, বিশ্বময় দিয়েছ তার ছড়াই, ব্যাকুলতর বেদনা তার বাতাসে উঠে নিঃশ্বাসী, অশ্রুতার ভূতলে পড়ে গড়ায়. Mahaprabhu, he given Harinam Sankirtan for everybody, and now it is floating all over the world. Floating?
Spreading.
And floating, what is?
Flowing.
Flowing all over the world. And everywhere, the name of Mahaprabhu, name of Panchatattva, name of Krishna, and Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And day by day, within few years, you will see, within 10 years maybe, Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, 50 years, and that's happened already. And when interest 5,000 rupees, if you can in the bank, after 10 years it will go 1 lakh rupees. And this is like that. When year will come and devotee increase more and more, then within 10 years whole world will be Krishna devotee. May not be perfectly Krishna devotee, but they must respect and remember Sri Krishna. What is in India? Now India is spoiled by some other culture. But still in India, you will see, there Krishna, everybody knows Krishna, who is Krishna. They will worship or not, that is another thing. But they know Krishna is supreme. And somebody worshipping Mother Kali, Mother Durga, Ganesh, Kartikeya, and they know for our wealth we are worshipping Ganesh. For our youth we are worshipping Kartikeya. But Krishna is Krishna. They have no doubt. Now Maharaj 8:30.
8:35.
St. Krishna's Maharaj there? We are not, sorry, myself, I'm not coming from Vedic tradition. And there are so many examples and experiences which are very much Western. For example, in the Vedic tradition there is not really understanding of divorces. However, in ISKCON, coming from ISKCON background, we have many divorces.
Divorce?
Divorce.
Divorce.
Oh,
Divorce, sorry. Divorce. Husband and wife breaking up.
That's how we pronounce it in our country.
Sorry. Divorce. Now, when you have a divorce amongst devotees, where should the children go to? Or
A court will decide that.
court should decide?
Court.
Court should decide. Okay. So these things are not questions for the actual gurus, is it?
No.
Okay. No, I just wanted to ask if there was Gurukul or...
You're intelligent?
Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Court will decide, that is,
It's a court matter.
when Devendranath and his wife doing court case, Guru, what will do there? And Devendranath say, come to me and ask me
Fair enough.
something. I told, your case at present in the court. But what court will decide, that you must get result. And what I shall say, that not will be fruitful for you.
So then, sorry. It
Yes.
seems as though then, when you have children, it seems as though Krishna consciousness only goes so far, and that it is only dealing with a particular part of life. For example, then the children, for example, I wanted to take my children to India, to Gurukul, to be around devotees. However, then it means then they could not go in the future. So therefore, it seems as though there is like a material side where everything is controlled, and in one sense, then I'm asking some militia or some judge, some other person who's not devotee, he might be Christian, to decide what is going to be the spiritual future of my children then.
That is not in our hand.
It's not in the hands. It's in Krishna's hands, in other words.
That is in our hand of our karma. We not actually devoted to Krishna. If we are devoted to Krishna, which way we are doing divorce?
If we're devoted to Krishna, why would we do divorce?
Well, that's what I thought
How
too.
can we do
That is
That's exactly
Western culture, when merging the Eastern, the Krishna consciousness, not Eastern, Western culture when merging in Krishna consciousness, their husband and wife both are taking Harinam, Diksha, etc. Why they are doing divorce? I cannot understand.
That's
It
what
is
I thought,
beyond
but I
my,
just wanted to ask.
it is beyond my thinking. 4 plus 4 equal to 8. But 4 plus 4 equal to 9. Which way?
No, thank you, Maharaj. I just wanted to... I had to
No. 4 plus 4 equal to 9 when happening? When you are doing wrong. Then 4 plus 4 equal to 9.
error?
We are doing some wrong there. We have no tolerance. We have no patience. We have no humility. We have no honor to give others. And through that, many questions coming. Within one day, we cannot solve it. But one day will come for us, that day it will be solved.
Thank you.
But at present, we cannot solve it very easily. That is, Prabhupada, Bhaktivedanta Swami tried first to give marriage with his disciple section. One woman, another man, he is giving marriage. Happily, he is thinking that now I shall produce all the Vaishnava community. Then later when he have seen the activities and they are doing divorce or anything, then again when going to Prabhupada Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, and he told? What told?
Don't ask me for blessings for marriage.
He was frustrated. That it is culture, immediate cannot change. But the heart can change. If we will try, our heart will change. In Venezuela, I have one friend, devotee. They are going to do divorce, but they need my permission. And I whip both. Then they leave that decision, idea. I know my whipping will work there. Then I whip both. You are dressing like an Indian woman. You are taking tilaka. You are wearing the Vaishnava mala. You are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra and going to make divorce. Nonsense.
Nonsense.
Then I make much whipping.
Chastise verbally, no.
Then they changed their idea and now they are happily living. And every time calling me. Within 15 days they will call. They have much love for me. I know my prescription will act. Will be fruitful, my prescription to them, but not everywhere. It is necessary to be conscious about Krishna consciousness. If anyone will ask me, we shall divorce or not, I must say no. What you are seeing in India, my mother cannot believe it. When my father's elder brother passing through our house, he is passing with some kharam, wooden shoes. Cut. Who is coming? My uncle, elder uncle. And my mother immediate going, hiding. And when my uncle taking tobacco, and if my mothers have some work, and this way necessary to pass, then my mother going chum.
Bengal.
Ankle bells. And hearing that, my uncle hiding. This is customs there. And if I say to my mother they are going to divorce, she cannot understand what is divorce.
Can't conceive.
Then we must, it is actually husband, wife, both, when happily taken Krishna consciousness, they will consider themselves as a friend. And friendship anyway not will be break in the line of Krishna consciousness. That necessary. But sometimes breaking it, what you will do? But as much as possible they will keep their promise. Yeah. When their marriage going in fire ceremony happening, and they are telling, Jadidang hridayang mama, tadidang hridayang tava. Jadidang hridayang tava, tadidang hridayang mama. My heart and your heart today merge in one heart. This is the mantram of vivaha, marriage mantram. And that promise they are doing in front of fire, Agnidev, and there is Narayan, there is many relatives, and that promise not to break. This is customs. But here in the West, different customs. But West, when merging into the Krishna consciousness, three qualities first they will try to get. One, humility. Second, tolerant. And third, giving honor to others. Trinadapi sunichena taruriva saisnuna amanina manodena kirtaniya sadahari. And with that three quality, they will spend their lifetime happily. That is necessary. But how much they can do, that is depending upon their own practicing life, which way they can control themselves. That is depending upon them. But this is tradition. And sometimes it is happening that is Western culture, they born in West, they cannot conceive it. But they may not conceive it, but when they merge into the line of Krishna consciousness, they must follow their tradition as possible by them. One, my devotee, he told, I must follow my mind. I told, yes, very good. You try. That's also happened in front of me. That is, that devotee, I am affectionate with him, but I understand that he is very much disturbed by his own self. Then necessary to give some relaxed position. Otherwise, if I chastise, it will go more bad. One bad horse. Horse is very good, but he wants to run. And master do not want to give that chance. That master is not proper learned. Horse when tugbang doing, he wants to run, give some chance to run. Then he must will come back. Otherwise, everything will be spoiled. If one horse wants to go this way, give chance to go that way, little. Then you check him, he will come back. This is the procedure, and that is procedure of Vedas. Loke babaya mishamadya seva nityastu jantur nahitatra chodana vyavastitisteshu vivaha jagga shuragrahair asu nivrittirishta. Who is vegetarian, to take his ear and put in his mouth the fish and meat, it is not the desire of the scriptures. But many scriptures given some allowance. Yes, you can sacrifice a goat in front of Mother Kali and take the goat goat meat. But why? That explanation giving Manu Samhita and Srimad Bhagavata. Je shuragrahi rasu nivrittirishta, who cannot control. Something give to him, and with that he will
Gradually come to the standard.
Wean off that.
Yeah, he'll gradually come to the standard of the Vedas.
Yeah.
Weaning off.